Welcome back to G-Ball Vision, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today we have an exciting unboxing from Xtouc to get into. Before we get started, double check and make sure you are subscribed here to the channel. I'd love to have you. I release new knife and EDC content every single day. Ring that bell and hit the thumbs up button. That really helps push the video out there so more people have a chance to check it out. Let me know what you are carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. I love hearing from you guys and what you are carrying for the day. So, thank you to Xtouc, Xtouc. I'm not quite sure how that is pronounced, but we recently checked out a knife from them. One of their even more budget-ended knives. And it was really solid, especially finding out the price was like 20 bucks and it was D2 Micarta, really solid for 20 bucks. And I've seen this knife all over Amazon. And when I started talking with them, I said, hey, I wouldn't mind checking this model out right here. So they graciously sent this in for us to take a look at. And I wanted to kind of see what all the hoopla has been about with this knife, because it's been extremely popular with people who buy a lot of knives in this price range. And right now, as of recording this, they are running a 50% off on Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. And if I can get this out in time, hopefully it's still going on. But 50% off of like 56 bucks. So we're talking 28 bucks here for this knife right now, which just shows, hey, you can catch these and get them extremely inexpensive for what you're getting here. 14C is going to be the blade steel choice. There it is there. We have a black washed finish on the drop point blade here, dual thumb studs. Nice little sharpening choil there. You could use that as kind of a mild choke up. The springs are nice and strong. I mean, that reverse flick is money. I literally have to wind up. So definitely pretty strong for the studs. The flipper, I'd say that's about average for a button lock flipper, probably leaning more on the snappier side. So it has some good springs in there. We do have a recess for the button. It does protrude a little bit there, but not going to be bad, especially for right-handers. Left-handed people know they have to deal with being over top of the button, but I think should 99% of the time be just fine. We are looking at Micarta on this particular version, and we do have a Micarta backspacer. They do have two other versions at least. I think there's two G10 variants available as well. And then we have just a standard steel deep carry clip that's been recessed along with the screws there. Good job on that end. You know, this style works fine. You know, what can you say about a $20 to $50 knife? And when it comes to the pocket clip, this is pretty good for the money. I don't know what else we could really say. Maybe if this was just completely, there's no cutout here, and then it just kind of died off earlier, but it works. We'll have to check it here and see, but it is a common style of pocket clip. It's going to carry nice and deep in the pocket. You'll see a little bit of that butt end, maybe, but it's going to carry pretty deep. Good retention on our issuing stitches cloth. Let's go ahead and see what kind of edge they put on the 14C. Now, I may have missed it. I glanced fairly quickly on the Amazon listing, but I didn't see what they're heat treating the 14C at. 14C has a very wide range for it, but you know, 59 to 61, 58's fine. So I don't know where they're doing it at. I'm going to guess somewhere in that range though. Yeah, it has a nice edge on it. Yeah. Not bad at all. 14C will take a screaming sharp edge and get razor sharp. Now, if you're wondering on the size, it's going to be a very common size here. We're looking at a 3-inch cutting edge, about 3 1/4 total, and then coming down right about 7 1/2. So very, very common size, probably really close to the Parrot 3 there, and going to be similar to the Bug out there, right around that same size. Give you a nice general idea there on the size. As far as weight goes, we do have micarta and steel here. I don't know, maybe 4 ounces or so. Maybe a little bit more. Oh no, 3.65. That's not bad at all. Feels a little heavier than it is. We just had one the other day, I thought like 3.75, and it was 4. So 4.1. So this feels a little heavier and is coming in at 3.65 ounces. So really not heavy at all. I consider anything under 3 ounces extremely light, and 4 ounces, you know, up to 4.5, 5 ounces. That's not much at all. Especially, you know, you're getting close to a full-size knife here. Could be considered a full-size knife. Yeah, I think it's a good size and weight. It feels good in the hand. I don't feel any hot spots immediately. I mean, I can feel the clip there a little bit, but it's not anything horrible. I wear an XL glove, so give you an idea. So medium, large, XL hands will be just fine. If you have massive paws, you would probably have trouble getting, I mean, you probably get all 4 on here, but you'd have to really squeeze comfortably. It would probably be more of a 3-finger knife for someone with massive hands. Springs are good. We do need to check that lock, as this is just a standard plunge lock, I believe. Let's get a flash. I mean, I'm 100% sure I would have heard if it, you know, there'd be talk. It'd be the talk of the town. So we do have a standard plunge lock here. So let's go ahead and we'll check that lock. Make sure it's solid. I don't feel any movement, which is a good thing. A lot of times you'll feel a little bit of wiggle in there, but that's just due to how the lock meets up with the tang of the blade. But yeah, that has a very solid tension on it there. So that's what's giving that its nice deployment. No pivot lash. Yeah, feels solid. So let's get some extra light so we can really see this thing take a couple hits here. So we are locked up, nice and solid. Good, very good. Very good. That's exactly what we want. Couple of casual hits and holding up nicely. That is what we want to see. I don't know who they are using. I don't know how to properly pronounce that. If you know, let me know. Who knows what's silent and what's not and what is making what there. So let me know if you know how to pronounce that. But yeah, I think early on here they have a nice little foundation. Couple of things to, you know, no branding. Just come up with a design for putting on the pivot. Small stuff. And then, you know, start to venture out into, you know, more knives in this price range and some more, a little bit more expensive stuff, so we can really see, you know, we need more options to check out from them. But for the first couple, they seem really solid. I haven't seen what else they have going. I'll take a look around, and I'll link the two down in the description. This one and the other one that I've checked out, they both seem really solid. Pretty interested to see what they have coming in the future for sure. You'll have to let me know what you think, and have you picked one of these up? Let me know what you think of the knife. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Always appreciate that, everyone. If you're new here, I release knife and EDC content every single day, just like this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. I'd love to have you. I'll put up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching, and I will catch you on the next.